Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So a little over a week after the announcement that Canon was probably going to leave the RF mount as a closed system, we find out that Canon has plans to release 4 new wide-angle lenses within the next 12 months. Now, while it does suck that we can't really get any third-party lenses on the RF platform, at least Canon is putting out more lenses and trying to do so with more frequency. Now, as of right now, according to Canon rumors, we pretty much know what the lens specs are going to be, we just don't really know what the prices are going to be. So we're going to have to wait until Canon officially announces these lenses in order to find out prices. If I had to hazard a guess, based on the other prime lenses that are currently out, we can expect each one of them to be somewhere over $2,000. I can't imagine any of these being less than $2,000. If they are, it would be a pretty pleasant surprise. All right, now let's go through the list real quick and see what they have coming out. All right, first we've got the Canon RF 35 f1.2. This lens has been rumored for quite some time. It's probably one of the worst kept secrets on the RF platform. We just have yet to see it. Chances are good now that we are finally going to see it within the next year. This is a lens a lot of people have been asking for ever since the 35mm 1.8 came out shortly after the RF system launched. Next, you're going to have a super wide-angle 12mm 1.8 lens. A lens this wide has been absolutely missing from the RF system since its launch. Essentially, if you wanted to get something this wide, you did have to use an EF lens on an adapter to get down to 12mm. It's going to be nice to see that Canon finally has an RF version of this lens out, as this is something that real estate photographers have been asking for quite some time. The next thing on the list is the RF 24 1.4. Now this is going to be the L version of pretty much what I'm using right now, which is the 24 1.8 that just came out. I kind of get the feeling they were testing the waters with the cheaper lens first, just to see how many people would want that focal range before putting out the 24mm 1.4 L series lens. Now the next one on the list is going to be the 28mm. To me, this is kind of weird to have the 24 and the 28. From a focal range, there's not a lot of difference between it. I mean, if you're out doing photos, it's a difference of maybe 2 steps backwards or 2 steps forward in terms of the difference of these two. They're both going to be a 1.4 aperture, but it does seem like there is quite a possibility that these two lens options could end up cannibalizing themselves, and Canon could be its own worst competition for each one of these lenses competing against each other. As far as these two go, we're gonna have to see what the announcements are later down the road to see how it plays out. They may choose not to release one of the two for those reasons. Now that's it for the wide-angle lens lineup that we are expecting within the next 12 months. As far as lenses in general, we are expecting a 135mm 1.8 to be the next announced lens for Canon before any of these other lenses are announced. We knew quite a few months back that this lens was going to be announced sometime this year. Now, unfortunately, beyond that, we do not have a lot of information. All right, guys, as always, please let me know down in the comment section below, how do you feel about these new lens options that Canon's planning on announcing in the next year? Is there one of these that's going to be better for you and your workflow than another? And are they something that you are looking forward to? Also, is there a lens that is left off this list that you really want Canon to make? If so, let me know that as well. If you liked the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more camera and tech related reviews, how-tos, and news. And with that being said, until next time.